Now, Robin, I know that you have some transformational tips that you want to share with us. You gave a top 11 when you came in. You said you had 11 tips. So hopefully we can get through them all. Maybe you just tell us all of the tips quickly, and then we'll go and try and break them down.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't leave one out, so I had to do 11. The first one, which if you were to learn anything, if you were to take one thing and learn and practice it, it would be aware of your breathing and learn lower abdominal relaxative breathing.
Okay.
Number 2 is to be in gratitude, be grateful. Number 3 is to be focused on what you want instead of what you don't want. The fourth one is to be in nature, and I don't mean man-made golf course, swimming pool nature. I mean the beach, the ocean, the woods, the mountains. Be in nature. 5, be observant of yourself in language, the body, and moods and emotions, and do this with compassion, curiosity, and humor, not the critical voice we're used to observing with. 6, be a lifelong learner. Have a commitment to learning about yourself and others and the world around you. 7 is to be playful, be joyful, and laugh. 8 is to be in movement. We have these incredible bodies and we don't use them. And there's so many people who don't have use of their bodies. So move your body, walk, dance, swim, move. 9 is to be musical. Music is amazing for shifting moods and emotions. And it is such a gift if you are musical in terms of singing, even if it's by yourself in the shower or the car. 10 is to be silent. Meditation, learn some basic meditation techniques, and it helps you to listen for those answers when we pray, to be able to listen. Listen for your small intuitive voice. And that certainly is not the least, and that is to be in service to others, be in purpose for the greater good. It's so uplifting, and to do this in a balanced way so that you're not losing yourself in the process, but you're actually able to lift up others and help them to lift others up. And it just is amazing in transformation. So all of these 11, I wanted to pull so that it would have items that were on those 4 bodies that you mentioned, the mind, body, spirit, and emotion.
All right, I want to go back and talk about one of them that you mentioned, Robin. You said breathing. And this is something that most people wouldn't think about. But tell us what you mean by the breathing.
It's the most important thing. One of the key things, especially for leaders, if you want to be an exemplary leader, is we all heard about emotional intelligence and developing your IQ. And one of the things to learn is about your stress response and to learn about your survival instinct, because it kicks in us every day. And when you learn lower abdominal breathing, it's a way to tune into your feelings and what goes on, and it helps you to maintain control and sanity so that you're not just taken over by a stress moment,
Sure.
which is very bad for your health, as you know, physically, mentally, emotionally.
Absolutely. And that breathing can just bring you right back.
Yeah. And it's, if you watch a baby, it's not something that we have to learn. It's more remembering it, because if you watch a baby, this is how they breathe. Their lower bellies go up and down like a big bellows. And so it is not only helping you physically to get more action going in and out of the lungs, but it also helps you to manage your nervousness, to manage energy. It's the first thing that singers learn from a good voice teacher. My very first voice teacher had me lie on my back on the floor and learn how to breathe from my lower abdomen. And those of you who've heard me sing, I have a pretty powerful voice for a very small frame, and that's why, is because of that breathing.
Well, I wish we had time to get through the other 10, but we're out of time. So if someone is interested in getting a hold of you, Robin, for ontological coaching, how would he or she do that?
I do have a website which has a lot of information just about coaching in general, and a lot of self questions you can ask yourself. So it's www.natureofbeing.com, or you can Google Robin Fernandez, Coach Sarasota, and I usually come up in the search engines, and my phone and email address is there. I usually give a free consultation to people for self-discovery and to find out what I could do for their business as well.